what's going on, Consciouztv, your favorite bedtime commentator? Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. You already know what we're here to get into. Before we do so, please go ahead and run the likes all the way up. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when we are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another Consciouztv member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary. That the king been working, child, from community wall posts to pre-upload to live stream. So my notifications are shot right now. I think I done ran out of my 3 sets of notifications that you get within every 24 or either 48 hour period. So we're gonna need you to bullet the hell out of that like feature, honey, to boost the algorithm and to trigger up the notification system. If you enjoy everything and all the work the King does, you can always donate to the platform at $Consciouztv on Cash App and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv. That's Conscious spelled with a Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. All donation information and social media handles are in the description box below. Also, make sure that you have your notification bell set to all. And last but not least, please share the stream out to whatever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you, in fact, let the link. Just let them whores know that we're out, we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through. Oh,
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
all right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, 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 wonderful work week. We are almost at hump day, child. The weekend is round the corner. So just hold on to your love, baby. All right, we ain't going to be here for a long time, only for a good time. You guys know that we've been covering the Nolan Wells case. I uploaded a short on the channel as well as on IG. Make sure you check that out. It's kind of a little mini compilation of the contradictions within this whole thing between what the friends are saying, what the family is saying, what the findings are. It's just a lot going on. All right. So make sure that you guys get into all of that. We had a great town hall discussion on yesterday, I believe. Get into that. We had to come back and get into some more Nolan Wells coverage due to a panel that Don Lemon held between Funky Dineva and his new employee, Daniel Girl. Funky done jumped out and called the man a house ninja girl. It's been a mess. All right, so get into all of that. The King been working. We got to get into a discussion, chat. I was minding my business and y'all's too. And Nicki Minaj is being taken through there, girl. Okay, y'all, queen of hip hop, or in some circles known as the Queen of Grape. My God, today the street committee ain't shit. All right, Nicki. You know, at first I was slow to believe that Nicki is having money issues, and I still don't know whether she having money issues or rather she just stingy with the cootie cat, girl. Okay, whether she be clenching that purse the way that Kenneth Petty be clenching the probation paper, shy. But it's a lot going on with y'all queen, girl. And I'm not really understanding what to totally make of it. I got to show y'all something, girl. Hold on. This is a perfect time to show this, too. I was going to post this to my community wall, chat. Okay, so y'all know that Nicki Minaj is being sued by everybody who know how to read and write at this goddamn point. And it's all because of her alleged.
Just my finances. Like,
girl, it's the finances, girl. She's being sued by a lawyer's firm that she used. She got like a 6-figure debt with them, girl. She ain't never paid them people. They got them invoices. So the lawyers are lawyering against her from her debt. Matter of fact, hold on. I got an old nasty piece of a little summary here. Oh, do I got a little nasty piece of summary here? Yeah. Okay, I don't got an old nasty piece of summary here. So she's being sued by a lawyer's firm, an attorney's firm, a legal firm. Then she's being sued by this fan turned foe who claimed that he was defamed when she basically called him a cracked out lunatic. And he's claiming, girl, that he was put through a humiliation ritual and this brought him shame and brought him under public scrutiny and contempt, child. So he's taking her ass through there in a defamation lawsuit. Then y'all know she had just cleared up the lawsuit that was filed against her by one of the male security guards over in Amsterdam, where she had her Pink Friday 2 tour at. And he alleged that he was trying to break up an altercation between Nicki and a female guard. And then Kenneth Petty jumped in and pretty much beat his ass at Kenneth Petty's request. And then she nor Kenny, because he sued them both, they never end up responding to the lawsuit at all. Like, didn't even acknowledge it, never even got an attorney on it, no nothing, girl. Didn't ask for a dismissal or withdrawal, didn't call the lawsuit bogus. They just, girl, act like they could law of attraction their way out of the goddamn lawsuit. Well, the judge turned around and gave the security guard a default judgment initially against her of, I think, $75K, because he just wanted his little medical damages and medical expenses paid because Kenneth Petty had done knocked his jawline loose and shit, child, and he had incurred some damn ER and the doctor's care invoices. But because they never responded, he was having trouble collecting on a default judgment. So then the judge amped it up from $75K to $500,000 just because of the work that man had to do to go through the legal system to start garnishing her assets in order to satisfy the judgment, which was now at $500,000. And they was about to auction this lady damn house off and put it down there at the Salvation Army's parking lot, girl. And, you know, then she started doing them Trump appearances, girl, in the words. And then he started cashing those Trump checks. So then that cleared the situation. She was able to keep her home. So that lawsuit happened. But now she's also being sued, and we've reported on this, by a production company called 24/7. And they apparently worked with her on the Pink Friday 2 tour as well. They did some promos, so some visuals, some graphics, etc. And girl, in their attempt to win their case against the Queen, they've revealed, girl, that she done ran up an old nasty piece of hotel fees, girl. She in there buying cheap liquor and eating all the honey buns out of the mini refrigerator, girl, and Pringles and M&M's, girl. The queen of rap was the queen of the buffet. My God, today, honey. And I'm gagging because Onika actually has a hotel alias. She has a name, y'all. Hold on. Take me through there, take me through there, take me through there. Hold on. I gotta get something. She has a hotel name, but she goes by an alias, okay? Which is not surprising because, you know, she's a celebrity. So, of course, she's not booking in as Nicki Minaj, but I'm still gagged, girl, because her hotel alias name is, check this out, bloop, is Tori Spalding. Isn't Tori Spalding a white woman? Is that the lady from 90210? Or am I thinking of a different Tori girl? But Nicki Minaj's hotel alias name is Tori Spalding. I am hollering. Okay? So it came out today that through 24/7 production companies' filings, they are running all of the receipts on why she owes them all this coin, because they also had to cover the cost allegedly for her stay at one of these luxury hotels. Child, let's get into the TMZ article. The Queen of Rap luxury hotel bill revealed in court war, Pringles, M&Ms, and more. My God, today. Nicki Minaj hotel bills, including her mini bar purchases, were revealed as part of her legal battle over an alleged six-figure debt, and it looks like she has a sweet tooth as well. 24/7 Production submitted several hotel invoices from stays where the entertainer used the name Tori Spalding, claiming they footed the bill for Nicki's lodging without being reimbursed. The production company provided live event services for Nicki in 2023 for the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball and the New York promotional week preceding the release of her Pink Friday 2 album. 24/7 advanced her $250K for Nicki's bills, including $125K in personal expenses alone. The company said Nicki and her team agreed to reimburse all expenses. According to the documents, during her album release, Nicki stayed at a super fancy suite at the Langham Hotel in New York from December 6th of 2023 to December 13th of 2023 at a rate of $9,500 per night, including taxes and fees. Girl, they say they want their $9,567. My God, today. The bill for the 7-night stay was $76,000 in total. Additional charges, check this out, posted directly to her room for private kitchen dining, room service, parking, cash advances, and minibar items totaled almost $4,000. Expenses included over $2,200 on private kitchen food, over $20 on Evian water, $8 on Baudot Ferroelle water, girl. Okay, this is water that shoots straight up out of angels' nipples, girl. Okay, expensive shit. All right, non-Illuminati ass shit. Ain't never been touched by Dr. Fauci ass shit. Okay, pure grade, straight from the mountaintop ass sanitized water. Okay, the type of water that falls from the heavens like manna did upon the Israelites in the Old Testament, girl. $8 on Coke, no pun intended. $7 on M&Ms, $7 on Pringles, and various other items. But wait a minute, $7 on Coke. What type of Coke we talking about? We talking about the drink you drink, because wasn't it the Queen of Rap who said that the little bitch, I don't do Coke, I don't even drink Pepsi. But you running up these people's invoices, girl. You running up this hotel fee, girl. With the Kokio and the Tokyo. My God, today the company booked the Four Seasons in Fort Lauderdale, Florida from December 12th to December 18th, 2023 at a rate of $3,800 per night for 4 nights for a total of $17,000, okay? Baby, so they was taking care of the queen. At the Four Seasons, Nicki spent over $400 on in-room dining, over $130 on private bar beverages and food, and $100 on overnight food, $70 on breakfast food, over $500 on pool food, and $77 at a restaurant. The suit said Nicki was paid $600,000 for the Jingle Ball shows and her Pink Friday 2 tour grossed over $100 million. Nicki has argued the case was nonsense, claiming she wasn't a party to the contract and question. Girl, I am screaming at Big Mama Minaj ass in there, buying up all the hog maw, all the collard green, all the turkey legs, all the dead meat, bitch. Okay, girl. Miss Mamas was in them damn luxury hotels getting type 2 diabetes, bitch, on 24/7 Productions tab under the hotel alias Tori Spalding. My God. Today. What in the hell is going on with Nicki Minaj? What is happening? Why are there several thousand lawsuits against this lady and she don't want to respond to suits? She's not paying her debts. She being sued by attorneys. Let's get into a little AI summary here. Hold on. To be specific, Nicki Minaj is facing multiple active legal disputes centered on unpaid production debts, unpaid legal fees, and a defamation lawsuit. Okay, the first one is the one that we're talking about here that is unfolding in real time. 24/7 Production filed a lawsuit against Nicki and Pink Friday Productions. Girl, they should have sued Tori Spalding ass as a defendant as well, claiming she owes $275,000 in unreimbursed costs and advances for her 2023 iHeartRadio Jingle Ball performance and Pink Friday 2 promotional events. Then, luxury lodging disclosures, court filings in July revealed specific hotel invoices, which we just read all that. Then she's being sued by Gordon Reed Scully Manskahani LLP, the law firm, who sued Minaj for $229,000, another six-figure lawsuit in unpaid legal fees stemming from a 2024 copyright infringement lawsuit. The firm sought a default judgment after she allegedly failed to respond, just like she did in the lawsuit that she tied up before Cinderella's, TikTok struck midnight. Then she's being sued by security guard settlement, which is the one that I just mentioned over in Amsterdam. Then she's being sued, girl, by a former fan, Tamir Peak, who filed a $10 million defamation lawsuit against Minaj in 2024. That case is still playing out. I just reported on that case about 2-3 weeks ago, girl. My God, today, alleging accusations of a criminal conduct, girl. It's a mess. What in the hell is going on, y'all, with y'all queen? Okay, because Minaj, girl, is giving very much so.
Just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Girl, it's giving H&M, girl. It's getting City Trends. It's outfits for less, Nicki. To make matters worse, because I didn't want to believe that the queen, her funds are drying up over there. But given how she acting around these lawsuits, girl, and all these people who looking for their kids on, while she up here riding Trump's ping for a damn propagandized ass fake immigration gold card sticker for her to put on the back of her damn horse and carriage, girl. I'm like, what is it? But then, girl, the saxophones are getting louder, y'all. because a few weeks ago, it was reported that all type of bills, suits, yes, girl, the saxophones are getting louder and louder and louder, girl. Fans drove by her estate. Y'all see this? What in the hell is going on? Photo allegedly showing several lawsuit papers attached to Nicki Minaj's gate at her California home is going viral. She's currently facing multiple lawsuits over alleged unpaid debt. What is all of this shit? Utility bills, medical bills, beauty supply store bills, lawsuits. At this point, bitch, no wonder she under Trump, because it's Nicki Minaj versus the damn United States of America, bitch. Fans were, the bars were getting concerned, girl. So they drove by the house looking vacant. They saw all this shit duct taped to her front door. And then in the weeks before the Barbs pulled up to check on the Queen, girl, because things got real quiet in the land, there was no dragon in the dungeon. There was this image of Kenneth Petty flat ass stuck in some damn skinny jeans, hauling Amazon Prime boxes to the car. Girl, we don't know whether it was moving in or moving out, because y'all know that DJ Vlad had reported that Nicki Minaj had kicked this nigga out of the mini mansion, and now he allegedly living down there and registered as a whole ex-offender to an 800 square foot trap house in Jamaica, Queens, New York, girl. What in the hell is going on? Yo! What the fuck? Girl, do she need a wellness check? What is the tea, Nikki? This is crazy. Then the girl's been gagging her because she been recycling the same Louisiana Cajun seasoned 4-piece Popeyes chicken wrapped as silly putty laced and secured ass wig, baby. We done seen this damn wig more than we done seen music from Nicki Minaj at this goddamn point, girl. So the people are asking, girl, where is Tay? Where are the hairstylists? She clearly doing and laying her wigs herself. Baby, ain't no HD. Baby, this ain't no lace in 4K, girl. It's giving lace in 480p, girl. Why is Nicki Minaj walking around here with this 420p lace, girl? Don't even attempt to blend. My God. This is the queen. This is the Barbie herself. Her nigga moving boxes. Her front door looked like a 5th grade bulletin board, bitch. She being sued out the Waloo for the kids on. She recycling, girl. 3 wigs at a time, girl, okay? She got her morning wig, her afternoon wig, and she got her late evening ass wig. I have never... I just don't understand how Nicki Minaj has talked all this shit. I mean, Nicki Minaj has talked so much shit since she came in the game. as a 5-star chick and to end up begging for immigration status she not gonna get because she over here as an illegal ass refugee who scaled the damn border walls with her Trinidadian ass family. They paddled over here on a banana peel, bitch. And she said she was a 5-star chick. She said all the girls want to be her. She said all these labels is producing a Nicki Minaj clone, girl. And she was so worried about Rock Nation when she should have been over there asking for a payday loan from Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm sure at the very least Michelle out of her virtuous Christian heart would have slid her, $15 to put towards something, bitch. I'm sure Michelle would have found it in her Christian heart, girl, to slide her 20 at least on gas, bitch. While she was over there trying to tear up Jay-Z ass, baby. What is all this on the front door, bitch? Because Beyonce front door could never. The front door girl of the real queen could never, baby. I bet you it ain't nothing on Lil' Kim's walls but plaques, bitch. You got utility bills, girl, in the form of a front door window. Girl, how are your bills colonizing your foyer? I don't understand. Wasn't she popping it, girl, on the nose? Wasn't it up and stuck on the Carters? What is the tea? What is Kenneth Petty doing with this damn mushroom shake, girl? Why is your ninja built like a baby mama girl who eating good? Kenneth Petty is built like 2003 trade, girl. What is it really giving, Miss Mamas? The finances. The finances. The finances. The finances. Y'all, is this what the hell karma look like, bitch? When you portray your own base, when you throw your own queer base, girl, under the bus to side with pale supremacy? Is this what happens when you throw black and brown people, girl, who paved the way for your illegal ass to benefit from this system under the bus for pale supremacy? Is this what happens, girl, when you try to narcissistically abuse and take out the competition? Like Cardi B, who thriving right now in her career, Megan Thee Stallion. Girl, Megan Thee Stallion own a chain of Popeyes. You need to go be asking Bigfoot for a big ass application and a referral, girl. I'm sure she need a cook, bitch, and the way you done ran up them luxury hotel invoices. I know you love to eat, ho. You need to go reconcile with Bigfoot, bitch, so Bigfoot can put you to big work, Miss Mamas. Put your ass right there in the back of the kitchen and have you laying down that goddamn Xerox ass laboratory grown meat and some good flour and seasoning, baby. Because not only is the saxophone getting louder, baby, the good cooking arm is thriving on your ass too, bitch. You and Kenneth look like, girl, y'all been eating y'all feelings. And I don't know, rather, girl, it's the hoarding, whether it's the insatiable appetite, whether it's them over there abusing food, bitch, that got them just all out of whack and got their finances tore up like this. Where is the financial literacy of it all? You did all this caping and capping for Lil Wayne, bitch, who Jay-Z helped out of $14 million worth of tax debt. But where is Lil Wayne for you? Where is Young Money? Because it's looking like no money now, girl. Where is her Young Money family? Where is Birdman with the bird call, baby? Go put the queen on your pigeon wings, bitch. She needs a lift. Where is Tiger? Where her light-skinned baby daddy and Drake, bitch? How y'all letting the queen go out like this? I don't understand. I told y'all from the beginning, all that hooting and hollering that bitch was doing on the Rap Girlies, on Rock Nation was a deflection, girl. Nicki was trying to keep y'all, girl, from seeing behind the fourth wall. And now she can't even afford the rent behind the fourth wall, so they done remove the fourth wall, girl. And this was behind the fourth wall. What is going on? Now the Barbs talk all that shit, and they letting mother face eviction. They letting mother face economic crisis. Didn't she just poach through SpaceX last month? She should have asked Elon Musk to put her and her goddamn family on it, bitch, so she can send her own ass to the goddamn moon, girl. I'm sure that Venus is not experiencing, girl, inflation. I'm sure that Saturn, Mars, and Uranus are not going through a housing crisis. These people done hoot and holler and done put Nicki on a pedestal, and yet this is how Nicki is going the fuck out. Them goddamn gargoyles that she prayed to and sold her damn soul to, that she now, because I told y'all, let's talk about it. Let's have a spiritual conversation real quick about Nicki Minaj. Now, y'all know Nicki, right? She on this whole Jesus run. She's on this Jesus tour. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Savior, my Savior, my Savior, my Savior. Bitch ain't never even heard of Jesus. Okay? First time she heard of Jesus, girl, was during the Bible series in 2014, girl. She been on this Jesus spree. Now she's trying to rebuke the system that she sold her soul to. And we know that all deals made with the devil come with the ultimate price. She thought she was going to use the devil up and then outsmart his ass when she was done and just walk away. But when you make pacts, baby, with the devil, it's like joining a gang. And you either going to leave without your life or you're going to get beat out of the gang. And Nicki Minaj is paying for a lot of shit, bitch. And I think Nicki Minaj conscious is eating her ass alive. I don't know if y'all saw that recent interview she did with that salty man, who is a MAGA-loving, Trump-sucking maniac. And she was like, yeah, girl, I got regrets. I got regret over the music. I got regret over the things that I've said in my music. I have regrets. What is all this regret? What is all this reform? You know, she said she'd been doing a lot of praying and she just been laying low. Baby, times have gotten so hard for the queen and she ain't want nobody to see it. She wanted to maintain an air and an illusion of wealth, etc. But she got it going on in all actuality. It's giving Brenda's got a baby. Nicki down there looking through Section 8 housing vouchers, girl, seeing what's available. Seeing if they backed up, if they can get her in quick, bitch. Kenneth Petty already living in somebody's goddamn garage in Jamaica, Queens. You fucked with Kim. You fucked with Megan. You fucked with Cardi. You fucked with Lotto. You fucked with Beyonce. You fucked with Jay-Z. You fucked over your base. You fucked over the black community. You fucked over the LGBT community. Nicki Minaj did a lot of fucking, and now it seems like karma is fucking back. Who would have ever thought the queen would be descending faster, bitch, than a shooting star? Nicki Minaj is plummeting to the earth faster than a comet that bust through the atmosphere, bitch, and created a mass extinction event, wiping out all the fucking dinosaurs. And you guys to know that whatever this bitch's energy was bad. That's why all this looks so nasty and hardcore. And the spirit putting her ass on the Jumbotron for all the world to see and be made an example out of. Ain't this the one who said in yikes, you bitches ain't living right? Yikes. Out of town on consistent flights. Yikes. You a clown. I play tag, but you ick for life. Yikes. Work hard. Them bitches ain't living right. And now the fourth wall has come down. She married broke. She laid down with dogs. And now she done got up with all his motherfucking fleas. And she needing the 30-inch wet and wavy middle part bust down Jesus girl to come and save her. Because it's just her.
It's my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah.
Nicki, y'all. This is bad, child. And yes, girl, we are mumbling and cackling because you wanted to be a court jester. So you're the star of the show.
Imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills.
Ooh.
Okay? Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stool? While the queen is doing her fucking empire bigger and better than before? I need you peasants. I need you fucking peasants. You fucking peasants. Pick my fucking fruit out, ho.
Which one?
Fuck you laughing at? Broke people should never laugh.
Baby, these are haunting words, girl. Nicki Minaj is the one who said that broke people should never laugh, and now the queen not laughing no more. The queen not having no fun no more, girl. She in a prayer closet sending Kenneth Petty down there to Jamaica Queens to sell motherfucking dime bags, bitch, to get the water bill paid. It was Nicki Minaj who said broke people should not laugh. And the queen ain't been laughing. The queen ain't been terrorizing nobody, baby. The queen been mighty quiet. Because the saxophones are getting louder and louder and louder. And Nicki understands, baby, that she ain't been on the motherfucking winning side, girl. This is a gag. This is a gag. The queen is going out bad. She wasn't even able to put out that album she promised to the Barbs back in March because her accountant had done calculated the finances, wouldn't support it, girl. And then her label told her, bitch, you done lost 50% of your goddamn consumer base because of You frolicking around with MAGA, bitch. There's nobody left to make purchasing your album successful, girl. So we just gonna put you on ice so that what's remaining of your legacy, girl, can be what the people last saw instead of letting you go out like Willie Lump Lump. What is going on with Nicki Minaj, y'all? Does anybody know what's going on? What is it? What is it? What is it? Because Nicki Minaj been talking and hooting and hollering about everybody, girl. She pulled that whole little surviving Ra Ali, who is over there running a successful blog. It's on the site. We never saw no Rico against Ra Ali. Remember when her and Trasher Girl was terrorizing Ra Ali? Where's the Rico? Where's the paperwork? Where's the police report? And the whole time, girl, it was a Rico happening against your motherfucking economy, girl. What is the tea? She been over there, girl, on everybody's neck, girl. She done called out the demons and everybody else, baby. While she couldn't even afford a bag of apples over there down there to the LA mansion. Mamas was using bus tickets and gas vouchers, baby. Talking all that shit. Dropping all them damn bombs. And every bomb, bitch, was a knock at the door from a bill collector, bitch. Boom, 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 boom. We need that. Yikes. How you the one playing tag and end up being it for life? Yikes. And look, you know, if this was anybody else, girl, I would have some grace. And to be honest, there is a part of me that actually feels really bad for Nicki because, in the words of Lauryn Hill, it could have all been so simple. But she'd rather make it hard. She just kept hurting herself to make us stay, y'all. And now she needs somebody, girl, to care for her. After she let her narcissism make her believe that she was the smartest crayon, that she was the biggest and the baddest. She transcended thinking that there was a place in her life for humility and fucked around and destroyed every relationship in her life. And now Kenneth Petty out there toting goddamn IKEA furniture out of the house, girl, by hand. This the whole living room set right here, girl. Draped up, duct taped up, girl, ready to be packed and loaded into the back of the U-Haul, girl. She got his ass out there in these bikini bottom ass jeans, bitch, toting the whole goddamn living room to the car, bitch. Because the process servers and the bills, girl, the finances, girl. These people, girl, they're coming for their finances. This is the woman who thought she was bigger than the price. She thought she was bigger than Kim. She ran it. Every bitch was broke. Every bitch was her son. Every bitch was her daughter. What is happening? Does anybody have a working hypothesis? Because Cardi B put all this lady business out last year, girl, saying that Kenneth Petty was keeping needles and shit in her arm, girl, and keeping her doped up while he was sliding her card. It's looking like prophetess Cardi, girl, that her tea is ringing true. Cardi B said that that lady was over there struggling, going through it because her flat booty ass 2003 ass piece of trade over there was keeping her dizzy and dazzled, girl, on baby powder. She don't drink Pepsi, so it must have been Coke. And said that lady trade girl was running off with her kids on. Killer Petty down there is literally running that goddamn house, girl, like an underground ballroom scene, bitch. Okay, it's the motherfucking junkie stunts for me. Baby, it's some deep, wicked, dog shit going on. And Nicki been deflecting, girl. Because it's been all her shit. Every time she came online talking shit, just picking fights, like what she did with Keisha Kayor, dragging that lady, talking about she done moved 20 meters from her goddamn filter. But you know what Keisha Kayor don't got a filter on, girl? Her bank account, bitch. You know what Keisha Kayor don't got a filter on, girl? Her black card, bitch. What you don't see, Keisha Kayor's front door looking like, bitch. It's the federal courthouse bulletin for the morning, girl. Because you might as well turn your goddamn home, bitch, into a small claims court, girl, because it ain't nothing going on in that house but the rent, bitch. Nicki Minaj might as well go ahead and convert her home into a small claims court center, girl, because ain't nothing going on in that house but bill. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? Miss Mama can't even afford a glam squad, girl. She just slapping the hair on, bitch. Miss Mama using her saliva to lay the lace down, girl. Like, girl, what even is this white shit on your lace, girl? Is this body fluids off of the edge of Kenneth Petty's dick from one of his victims, girl? What is this? Because the 2015 Nicki could have never. The 2010 Nicki would have never. The Young Money Nicki would have never. The Pink Friday Nicki would have never. Ain't this the same one who put out Did It on him? Ain't this the same one who was shitting on him? Oh. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to put her? We can put her on the sick and shut in, bitch. I can light a candle for her. Do y'all think that we should light a candle for her, girl? I can light a 7-day wellness candle for her. I think I got some space on my altar. Do y'all think we need to help send the queen some light and love? Huh? What y'all think? What y'all think that we should do, girl? Should we be a merciful kingdom, girl, and use our infinity stones and our connection to the Father, Son, and the Holy Daughter, girl, to move some things around for the betterment of Nicki Minaj? Because, girl,
just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah.
My God, what y'all think? You know, we are a merciful kingdom over here, girl. You know, we talk our shit. We gonna rag and gag and roast and toe tag the girls down to the ground, girl, and keep a righteous foot on their neck and remind them that karma is real. This is the only reason why I gotta put shit like this on display, is to prove to y'all that the spiritual laws are real and that no man or woman, even if they in a $2,000 wig, girl, is of no respect to the Lord. That the spiritual laws apply to all people. It don't matter who co-signing you, bitch. It don't matter who you think you is, bitch. It don't matter what you think you wearing, bitch. It don't matter what economic, social background status you carry, bitch. There is no respect of any one person. Okay, and now the universe is mumbling and cackling. The universe said, bitch, people who broke in spirit and broke in ethics and broke in morality and broke in character shouldn't be able to laugh. The universe, girl, said people who broke in character should not be able to laugh. And the queen ain't laughed since, bitch. The queen been hiding underneath a staircase, girl, terroring for the Holy Ghost, girl.
God, imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills. Okay? Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stool? While the queen is living her fucking empire bigger and better than before? I need you peasants. I need you fucking peasants. You fucking peasants. Pick my fucking food out, ho.
And now Kenneth is carrying the IKEA living room furniture set to the mini U-Haul. Thank God, the home was IKEA sponsored, so all Kenneth had to do is he was able to use one screwdriver to dismantle all the furniture in the house, girl. It was only one signature screwdriver, girl, that was required, girl, to undo the sofa, the shelves, the bookshelves, the chandeliers, bitch. Because when all that shit, girl, came preset, girl, okay, they gave you that universal ass screwdriver and that universal wrench, girl. So that's why y'all don't see him busting no sweat, girl. He about as matte as he want to be, bitch. He ain't had to do no work, baby. All that shit is foldable and collapsible. All that damn collapsible ass furniture, girl. All he had to do, girl, was tap into his Amazon worker bag. Fold them, seal them, sold them. Fold them, seal them, sold them. Fold them, seal them, and sold them, girl. Okay? Kendall Petty was packing up that shit, girl, like he was working the damn conveyor belt. My God, today. We just got to talk about it because the bitch who talked all the shit, bitch. The bitch who came for everybody's neck was at home, girl, drinking sugar water and eating toast for dinner. When Cardi B said that Papa Bear communicated with his mammy by banging on pots and spoons, the pot was the oodles and noodles pot, bitch. Ain't nothing but pasta being boiled in that damn house, baby. Now she don't want to answer the phone. Trashy say Nicki won't answer the phone for a girl. The girl saying, baby, the phone probably ain't even on, girl. She probably only can send out text, girl. Service has been partially disabled, girl. Partial payments come with partial service, okay? It's the finances. It's the finances, girl. Give the queen some time, girl, right now. It's H&M, honey. And probably ain't even buying an H&M, girl. Probably boosting that, bitch. Girl, I'm gagged. I'm gagged. This who the bar's been worshiping, girl? This who they been singing, girl? Everybody want to be like? This is who they saying all the girls want to live like? Miss Mama rotating 3 wigs, girl, on a Ferris wheel. She got a Monday wig, a Wednesday wig, and a Friday wig, girl. Y'all said the industry was trying to destroy Nicki the whole time. Y'all didn't know that it appears that Nicki was destroying Nicki. Cardi B said that. Cardi B said it. Y'all know I'm going to cite my sources, bitch. Cardi B said that that lady was over there with her 2003 trade who was keeping her dizzy and dazzled on pharmaceuticals and chemical compounds and was playing 5-figure discount with her credit cards and things. Boop. And now the debt collectors are apparently attempting to collect, my God. When she went to SpaceX, her ass should have took off in one of them goddamn UFOs, bitch. In one of them AUPs, girl. I don't know whether Elon brought her there, girl, to show her how to use the control panel and to give her a tutorial, girl, so that, you know, maybe this is where they're going, girl. Maybe Kenneth, baby, is packing up, bitch, to put shit on the rocket, girl. Okay? Miss Mama did say she's meant to fly. She did say it, girl, that she was from the stars, girl. She was talking all that shit about Bigfoot, but Bigfoot done graduated, girl. She got her CN certificate shot. She own a Popeyes. She can book you and Kenneth down there for the graveyard shift, baby, if y'all need me. You been talking all that shit about Roc Nation and Beyonce, girl, but some people just purchased a damn 13.4 multi-million billion-dollar ass home overseas. Sold out the Yankee Stadium, child. You talking all that shit about Cardi, baby. Cardi might have men problems, but that bitch ain't never got no coin issue, girl. Seemed like the queen could learn a thing or two from the princesses of hip-hop. They doing a little bit better than mother, baby. Okay? You gotta raise them up, girl, to do better than you. And they are. My God. Kim ain't hurting for no coin. She recycling 1994 ass hits, bitch. Minding her old ass business. All Kim trying to do, bitch, is to keep arthritis ass from hitting the kneecaps hard, baby. So mama staying out there building and doing her yoga. Out there doing her boom cats, bitch. Recycling old coin, girl. Don't even need new coin. She stole everything from Kim but the financial literacy. Mm-hmm. Mama was beefing so hard that now she ain't got nothing but bologna on her damn plate, bitch. Can't even afford 6 pounds of beef no more. Can't even afford, girl, 12 pounds of beef no more. Mama down there got porridge on her plate, bitch. No more beef in sight. This mama got spam on the plate. Going out like Willie goddamn lump, baby. This is just a mess. Speaking of a mess, let's pivot, girl. Because I can say on Nicki ass all day, girl. It is the finances, girl. It's the super, she talking about super freaky chicks, but it's the super freaky finances, girl. It's the super freaky poverty, baby. It's a super freaky economic collapse, baby. You went down there to a damn pumpkin festival, a damn turkey drive, and stole a nigga who belonged to another bitch at the time and thought you was winning, apparently. And now he carrying y'all whole goddamn living room and dining room out in 4 boxes filled with collapsible IKEA furniture, girl. and the bills are stacking. More money leaving than more money coming. And all these people that she fake cake for in her camp ain't nowhere in sight to keep her from not embarrassing her damn self. Because I really can't believe that Lil Wayne letting Nicki go out like this. I can't believe he letting her. But the fact that Lil Wayne is looking like his ass attends a damn AA meeting 4 times a damn week with a scoop of damn locks hanging from his goddamn scalp, I'm not surprised. But damn, bitch, where Drake? Ain't Drake out there handing out BBLs and rentals, girl? How he letting Miss Anaconda go out like this? Where Tigger at? Where Birdman? Where the bird call? This lady was all over Rock Nation, girl, for letting Lil Weezy, girl, keep his non-performing ass at home instead of hiring him for the Super Bowl. And yet she out here being taken through there, and don't none of her bandmates give a good goddamn. My God. My God. Baby, I know Lil' Kim somewhere rubbing her motherfucking feet together, or she will once y'all send her this video, bitch. Y'all send Kim the link, girl. Tag her ass, send her ass to DM, girl. I know Kim somewhere rubbing her motherfucking feet. But you know, on top of all this karmic debt and this Saturn returning, girl, because I can only imagine what Nicki Minaj's astrological chart looks like right now, girl. I know that shit look like a clusterfuck. Because she probably got some shit going on astrologically, girl. She done not did any of her work that she was supposed to do. And now she's getting her grades back. And they're all F's. My God. My God. But you know who's pulling one out of mother's book? And y'all know, baby, I love her down because I'm going to be biased because the bitch from Charleston, South Carolina, baby. Shout out to the 803 to the 843, Bo. It's Miss ItsTrim. Oh, yes. Miss ItsTrim, girl, Miss Coconut Water. He said he eat his DE, follow my orders. I'm at the country, but I stay in the zona. The people been asking, girl, where's Nicki while ItsTrim is claiming the throne, girl? Well, Nicki got bills, bitch. Okay? But the way that ItsTrim is rage baiting the barbs in Nicki Minaj literally has me hollering. And all of Nicki's karma, you showboated around a sex offender, you lied on his 1994 survivor, Jennifer. You endorsed and stood up for Diddy. You stood up for Tekashi 6ix9ine, who pled guilty to being inappropriate with a minor. You tried to get your brother off for raping his 12-year-old stepdaughter in front of her own brother. You thought this insidious dark part of you was cute and tried to sensationalize it by creating the persona Roman, who's also some child pot piper, unaliving weirdo. You gaslit and narcissistically abused the fuck out of Kim. Smiled in her face while dissing her, sending subliminals, being conniving, stealing her music, triangulating her in the Young Money camp. And Trim done sat back, girl, and she been observing. She been learning. And baby, she get it from her mama. The apple do not fall far from the motherfucking tree at all. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a swish. Y'all run them likes up, girl. The king is entertaining y'all and working. If you're enjoying yourself, run the likes up, subscribe, all that good jazz. Donation links are in the description box. All right, run the likes up. We need all of that. But it's Trim, girl, one of Nicki's daughters, is pulling one out of her book and is doing to her what Nicki did to Kim. Y'all know that ItsTrim has obviously been compared to Nicki since she's been on the scene. And she's coming up in the game. She's coming up fast. She was all over this year's BET Awards doing interviews. She performed for Rolling Loud this year. Her singles have gone viral. You know, her bops are bopping. Trim is a part of the conversation now. You know, she award with Akbar, the beef for 12 toes. Okay? She's in the building. She sounds like Nicki. Her cadence is the same as Nicki. Her lyrical style is the same as Nicki. Her stage presence is similar to Nicki. You know, this is 19-year-old Charleston, South Carolina rapper. ItsTrim. Now, mind you, when ItsTrim came into the game, she didn't have no problem saying Nicki's name. Prime example is this. This is the earlier interview of ItsTrim.
How do you feel like they helped shape your sound?
Honestly, I grew up listening to like Youngboy because like we basically grew up with him. And then like as a child, like that was throughout my teenage years. But as a child, like growing up 5, 8, probably Nicki Minaj. I would say those are my two biggest influences.
All right. So
okay.
And how do you feel like
she came in the game, girl, not having no problems saying who, you know, one of her inspirations are. Of course, it was Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj would be her Lil' Kim, her Foxy Brown. You know, that would, because these are the relevant women of her generation. You know, the Cardis, the Megans, the Lottos, the Glorillas, the Nicki Minajs. But then remember all that drama that Nicki Minaj revved up a month or two ago when she was threatening to block the barbs if they support ItsTrim. She was telling them, if I see y'all reposting, supporting anything, bitch, block, 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 block. Instead of Nicki being welcoming of her daughter finally growing up, girl, and hitting the ground running. Ain't she been saying that she's had a lot of kids? So what's all the nice nasty about? What's all the hostility about, Nicki? You said you had all these sons, and now they're all grown up, and they're leaving the nest. You raised them. So when all that happened, Trim never said Nicki Minaj's name again after Nicki pulled that bullshit and shunned her for no reason, when all she's doing is out here trying to survive patriarchy and femicide, bitch. Instead of being on OF selling coochie, instead of being married to some trap nigga, you know, selling poison to the community, she decided to be an entertainer and do something legit and to be an artist. And instead of her inspiration welcoming her and taking her in and showing her the ropes and wishing her well and light and love, because Nicki got to all people know what it's like to be a woman in an all-males club. Instead, she put that triangulate and I want to be the only shit again and told the barbs that they could not support ItsTrim. The single attitude is why Nicki in the position she in right now to begin with. So after Nicki put that whole stunt, ItsTrim hasn't even mentioned Nicki Minaj, even though the conversations have continued to be, girl, she's just like Nicki. She's just like Nicki. She's the Temu version of Nicki. She da 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 da. ItsTrim is also from, she's grown up in the meme culture, the social media culture, the rage baiting culture, the clickbait culture. So now, girl, she's in her clickbait, rage bait bag. So when recently asked, about the Nicki Minaj comparisons, instead of her doing what, you know, she came in the game doing, which is paying homage like Nicki Minaj claimed to have done with Lil' Kim. But now that it's beef because Nicki Minaj started it, Trim, who obviously is inspired by Nicki, responds to those comparisons and says, honestly, I don't really get it. Coconut water don't sound like nothing. Like nobody. Not even Beyonce. What the hell Beyonce got to do with the conversation in Trim? Girl, Beyonce sitting around somewhere, perming Jay-Z hairline. Like, girl, how I get in it? ItsTrim is so hell-bent on not saying Nicki Minaj's name, girl, that she's just all out going to continue to emulate her while not ever acknowledging the emulation, and then it's going to pivot to bitches that she know Nicki got an issue with. Y'all, when I saw this last week, I scrumped, bitch. I said, oh, girl, Miss Trim is her. Miss Trim is her. Miss Trim is her. And look at here. I can't even, hold on. Let me play something for y'all. Let me see if I can find a girl. Because, see, we can tie everything up so nicely. Because everything about Nicki's life and everything about what's happening to Nicki right now is so on brand and synchronistic, and it's all like it ties up all the loose ends. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. If I can find this, come on, internet gods. Let me see something. Can I find this? Oh, I want to find this so bad. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me go to YouTube, y'all run the lights all the way up. I'm gonna. Here we go. Cause see, bitch, when I tell you, girl, like mother like son, like mother like daughter. Oh, come on. Tell me I can find it. Hold on. Oh, I need to find this, y'all. So bad. I'm not going to say it right unless I can pull it up. Addresses. Hold on. Hopefully somebody clipped this shit. Let me see. Nope. All right, no. Damn, I cannot find it. I was hoping somebody had clipped it. Damn, okay. So the reason why this is so funny and so full circle, because literally, like, everything that Nicki ever did, she's getting back, and she cannot stand being the recipient of it. Remember when Nicki had that ongoing beef with Mariah Carey because of everything that was going down when they both were co-hosting and co-judges on American Idol, and they had fallen out, etc. And Nicki Minaj had did that interview. I think it was she was on stage with somebody, and she was like, "Yeah, girl, like it just feels so weird beefing with your idols because you know, like you grew up looking up to these people, and you know this, that, and the third, and you know basically was like trying to give like Mariah her roses, like you know it kind of really just like." Broke her heart that, you know, she had to fall out with Mariah because it's like, girl, what is this? I look up to you. But then she also simultaneously was like, basically, I ain't letting no bitch play with me. So if Mariah need that, I had to run her that too. She's not going to be the exception just because she's my elder and she's the OG and I look up to her. I tried to give her grace. I tried to be humble, but she kept poking. And then I had to did it on her. This is so ironic that ItsTrim is in the same predicament where she openly acknowledges that what?
Help shape your sound.
Honestly, I grew up listening to like Young Boy because like we basically grew up with him. And then like as a child, like that was throughout my teenage years. But as a child, like growing up 5, 8, probably Nicki.
So ItsTrim is in the same situation where she grew up looking up to this lady. You know, she wanted to make her proud. You know, she was going to model herself after her until she carves out, you know, her own shit, which is what Nicki did when she came in peeling the skins off of Little Kim and wearing that shit for the first 10 years of her career. And now Nicki Minaj done switched up on ItsTrim the way that Mariah switched up on Nicki, who Nicki grew up on and looked up to. And just like Nicki ain't gonna let nobody play with her, ItsTrim ain't gonna let nobody play with her either. So if this got to be smoke, then it just gotta be smoke. And I'm not mad at ItsTrim because ItsTrim ain't do shit to Nicki. This girl been so problematic. She just been trying to find her wave, find her moment, working on her craft, focusing on her bop, her brand, etc., giving props where it's due, not being afraid to say, yes, I'm inspired by so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so. And it wasn't good enough for a raggedy dizzy bitch like Onika, Tanya, Mirage, Petty the Third, Junior, or Thal. She wanted to stick the barbs on her anyway. She wanted to triangulate anyway. She wanted to tell the Barb's girl that she's going to withhold support in them if they support her. Another fellow black woman. Is Nicki jealous of American black women because she's not a black woman, she's a woman of color? Does she have some type of inferiority complex toward black women? Because why would you not be supporting this young girl in this predatory all-male industry? Why would you not want to embrace her, or at the very least wish her best? Wish her the best. You know what it's like to be hungry, bitch. You know what it's like to be eating on Remy Ma's motherfucking coochie, bitch, for a place to stay, allegedly. You know what it's like to cosplay, bitch, as a stud to get the rent paid, bitch. You know what it's like to dress in baggy clothes and give raw rapping bars, girl, in the complexes of the Bronx, baby, needing a moment. You know what it's like. Didn't you sit in front of Joe Budden and talk about how you felt pressured to get a BBL and to alter your body and to get chopped up several ways from goddamn Sunday and come out looking like a damn Little Caesars pizza because of the pressure in this industry? You know everything that ItsTrim is about to endure, everything that's about to be in front of her. And instead of trying to clean up some of this karma by doing to ItsTrim what wasn't done for you, by cleaning up some of your karma and your bad behavior by doing it differently with this new generation of female rappers, you instead can't help but to revert back to the same problematic ass, narcissistic, insecure, inferior, superior ass, broken, toxic femininity that got you in this tailspin that you in right now and got you on a broke ass island all by your motherfucking self. Nicki Minaj so spiritually dense and stupid and so spiritually illiterate that she don't even know that she's being given cosmic opportunity to clear up some of her own karma. The universe is yielding grace to her. Even Saturn is graceful and merciful. You know, it'll give you redos. It comes to test and try you, not to condemn you, but to evolve you. Now, if you don't evolve, you know, the universe has no choice but to let you live in that frequency, because for every vibration, there is a frequency and a reality associated to said vibration. So if you want to stay in the low vibrational part of yourself, then you'll continue to live the results of that low vibrational state of consciousness. You're going to see the pixels of that reality, of that frequency, personified in your money, in your marriage, in your health, in your business, in the things. Instead of Nicki Minaj making it right, instead of her learning from herself, you out there talking all that Jesus shit, pandering, fake performing, fake pump faking for the kingdom of God. But then when it's lights, camera, and action, and it's time for you to be a woman of God, when it's time for you to do the work, when it's time for you to put your ego aside, you can't help but be controlled by the enemy. You can't help but be consumed by your intrusive thinking. You can't help but yield to the dark side of the motherfucking moon instead of rebuking and praying away that shit. Because the minute that she realized, oh, wait a minute, bitch, I'm being unnecessarily mean and rude. I'm being unnecessarily vindictive. This is so non-OG-like. This is so raggedy. I didn't appreciate it in my delusional mind when Kim did this to me. I didn't appreciate it when Mariah Carey did it to me. It's time for me to grow up. It's time for me to make my sins my step stool. As I said earlier about Funky Dineva, I gotta utter the same thing about Nicki Minaj. When the fuck are we gonna grow up already? Like when you're gonna like you're too old. This part of Nicki Minaj's wig, bitch, is eldership. This here, that's even the wig is growing gray hairs, girl. Okay? Because it's time to grow up. It's time to embrace the salt and pepper, because with age should come wisdom and maturity. Even the wig is growing gray and ashy. So I can't be mad at ItsTrim. Because I would never tell a young person to settle for no motherfucking disrespect. I would never tell a young person to make the exception to be disrespected and to be dishonored just to preserve somebody else's motherfucking ego. You ain't got to talk down on a motherfucker who talking down on you, but you ain't got to respect it either. And if you got to go mute on a bitch name, and you got to go and turn about face because they want to mumble and cackle about the 19-year-old queen of rap, the 19-year-old princess of rap, they want to be in group chats, mumbling and cackling. Yeah. Turn the other cheek, a cold cheek. Trim. Bitch, you don't owe Nicki any more than what she thinks she owe you. And if it's nothing, bitch, it's nothing for nothing. I ain't gonna put no door in your name, bitch. But I ain't gonna exalt it either. And I don't give a fuck how much, bitch, of me they see in you, bitch. I'll pivot to Beyonce every time they make their comparisons. How you feel about being compared to Nicki Minaj? You know, it's an honor to be compared to Beyonce. She's the best to ever do it. You know, shout out for, you know, her extending herself to another black woman, Megan Thee Stallion, and furthering her career. Shout out to the queens of hip hop, rap, and pop and R&B, bitch. Every time, baby, I would literally put it in my whatchamacallit, girl, that When I do radio interviews and press, girl, tell them hoes to ask me about Nicki. So I can pivot to Beyonce's name every motherfucking time. Yeah, girl, you ain't seeing all the best from the fans, girl. Saying that you sound like Nicki, you dress like Nicki, you sing like Nicki, you rap like Nicki, you breathe like Nicki, your tongue vibrate like Nicki. Oh my God, it's such an honor to have so many things alike with Beyonce. My God, I'm honored. Because she's the best to ever do it. She's the Michael Jackson of my generation. Baby, I want Trim to continue to rage bait the shit out of the barbs. And Nicki Minaj, I am here for destiny manifested, bitch. I am here for ItsTrim. Because, see, ItsTrim is going to be a righteous bully. It'd be one thing if she came in the game trying to diss and trying to talk shit, you know, and trying to take the cheap route to getting put on. She came in giving honor. She came in paying dues. She came in letting the girls know, I fuck with Nicki. I like Nicki. She's one of my inspirations. But then the queen wanted to be a peasant, baby. And now Trim got to exchange Nicki's name for Beyonce's instead, baby. And I'm here for Miss Coconut Water. When asked on Nicki Minaj comparison, said, honestly, I don't really get it. I don't see it. Coconut Water don't even sound like nobody. Not even me. Girl. Bitch. This single-handedly, I was already a fan. Coconut Water had me in the chokehold. Nobody remix got me in the chokehold. All her little bops are bopping in the algorithm of my soul, girl. So I'm a genuine fan of the music, girl. And y'all know I'm a fan of Nicki Minaj music, too. And Nicki Minaj ain't been putting out shit. And I feel like, girl, I've been enjoying the fill-in. I've been enjoying getting my Nicki fix musically. Okay? From Miss Trim, girl. Her music is bossy, is arrogant. You know, it's that shit that you listen to while you putting that shit on and feeling like that bitch. Okay? It's narcissistic as hell. It's ego boosting as hell. So when you need to get into your ego, girl, her music do for me what Nicki Minaj music used to do for me. Nicki Minaj has narcissistic ass, ego boosting, self-centered ass, self-aggrandizing ass music. And there's a place for that type of art. Okay? There's a place and a time, girl, where you gotta be him and her in all caps. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. So I've been enjoying the Nicki Minaj fill-in, and I think that ItsTrim is genuinely talented, and I think that she will and have the capacity to evolve and to find herself fully. But just like Nicki, just like Cardi, just like all these girls, they all had inspirations. They all have OG inspirations. They remixing old songs. They sampling old motherfucking music. You know, they've been open and vocal about their inspirations. Everybody has them. You start somewhere as a resonance. But just like Nicki eventually found Nicki, even after it was 10, after wearing Lil' Kim's skin for 10 years, bitch, okay, she did eventually find herself. I think ItsTrim will do the same. And how embarrassing is it to be doing all this shucking and jiving for Trump, girl. And Trump reduced Nicki Minaj to a stereotype. Check out what Donald Trump recently said at one of his failed correspondence dinners about the Queen girl, who want to be the modern day Monica Lewinsky girl, Nicki Lewinsky. Okay, baby, she want to see what that Oval Office feel like, my God. But check out what Trump did. So racist. So stereotypical.
Yelled, get down, which caused Nicki Minaj to start twerking. Do you believe it? Get down. She's the only one that really understood what that meant. But after...
So you reduce a woman of color trying to get into her political bag. She ain't even been showing y'all no titties and no ass. And Trump has had a way of dissing Nicki ever since she has aligned with him. When she was first invited to his little TED Talk situation, and she gave that weird ass speech and didn't know what the hell she was talking about, and it was just so weird. And she was dressed like Coretta DeVille girl, and she was wearing this big ass synthetic rabbit and shit. Remember before he let her up, he sent subliminals to her saying, girl, that she got money, but not as much money as everybody else in the room. That she got money, girl, but not as much money as her white male counterpart. I'm just like, Trump, what are you doing? Why are you dragging this lady being the brokest motherfucker in the room, girl? Like, the way that Trump put Nicki through a humiliation ritual and basically let her know that she's being tokenized while also putting her in her motherfucking place and letting her know, girl, that she's not really here because she actually has the qualifications to sit where she's sitting, that she's only there as a result of DEI, girl. Y'all, I hollered real bad. I hollered real bad. Real bad. Okay? She ain't dissed him though, because she needed that fake gold card, baby. Because her status is still, as of today, illegal refugee. And because her and Kenneth ain't married in the United States, which is why there's no marriage certificate on record to speak for that marriage, she doesn't even have the benefit of getting her citizenship through marrying a unfortunate card-carrying American. My God, how dumb and dizzy can you be? But I just want to remind folk as well who have an issue with Trim wearing Nicki Minaj's skins the way that Nicki Minaj wore Kim's skins, is that Nicki did it too when she first came into the scene. The only difference between Nicki and Trim is that Trim only has turned her back to Nicki because Nicki turned her back to Trim. Wow. Nicki came in the game intentionally seeking to prey and to destroy Lil' Kim. And as a little refresher, check out this little compilation I put together. You can find this on my IG Reels and my YouTube Shorts. My God. Check this out.
Is anybody else kind of sick of the ItsTrim hate train? This girl here?
Nobody.
This is 19-year-old ItsTrim. People are constantly dragging her and criticizing her for being very Nicki Minaj coded. There's a few things we have to keep in mind. First of all, ItsTrim is 19. Nicki, Cardi, Megan would be her generation's Little Kim, Foxy Brown, etc. So it makes sense for her to be heavily Nicki coded. Secondly, are we going to act like Nicki Minaj wasn't trying to be three different bitches when she came out? She didn't know whether she wanted to be Lil' Kim, Queen Latifah, or Foxy Brown. And at one point, she even circled the block and tried to be a little bit of Lady Gaga. So then I jumped under a blogs page who was having this conversation, and I was like, who cares if the girls are trying to jock Nicki's style when Nicki jocked Kim's whole brand? And of course, the raggedy supporters came under there trying to deny and deflect. So here's the proof of that.
Queen, bitch, red lipstick, the all black Barbie, Tony Black Barbie. Black Barbie knows how to party. Black Barbie dressed in Bugatti. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. I'm the Barbie. You might have seen me on MTV and the Ferrari. And that's me, the MTV, no doubt. Check out like, whoa.
I'm gonna go full.
And this.
And I was paying homage to her, saying, I love Little Kim, you know what I'm saying? But I think that I have what it takes to fill her shoes.
Wow.
I think that if anyone has the power to do it, it's Nicki.
and that. Very, very risque, or was it just kind of like, this is what I gotta do? I don't feel like this is what I have to do. Mm-hmm. You know, when I was little, Kim was doing it. If it's you, you know, it works. But I think people, they know how to weed out a phony quick. It wasn't really me, and I'm his mistress. It wasn't really me, and I am Nicki Lewinsky. So holla at your fucking girl. It wasn't really me, and you could call me Nicki Lewinsky. It's going down. It wasn't really me, and
Still, Lewinsky?
Really me.
She's a very contradicting creature.
Do you think that that's a necessity to sell records? Or?
No, it's not a necessity to sell records to be the queen of rap.
You gotta sell records.
And this.
Now, my problem is this. You're stealing my shit. You want to be like me, but you're acting like you created this lane and, you know, this is something new, the whole Barbie and all that shit. This ain't new. It ain't new, mama.
How many Grammys will you have by 2022?
By 2022, I'll have at least 10.
So, girl, Nicki did the same thing. Y'all heard the lady literally say, bitch, I think I can copy and paste Kim, bitch. I can pick up where she left off. I can take the queen's whole throne. I think I'm caught and anointed to do that. Y'all heard her admit that she was being hypersexual as a grift. You know, it really wasn't me. It really wasn't me. You know, Kim was doing it when she came out. I was just grifting. It really wasn't me. So she wasn't even being herself. Nicki didn't even have an authentic identity when she first came into the game. Girl, she was just throwing shit up against the wall, trying to be stereotypical, trying to do what had already been done, seeing if it would work for her. So all this criticism of Trim, oh, she need to find her identity. Oh, it's just too much like Nicki. I don't give a fuck. 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 I don't care. I don't care. Because what's good for the goose is good for the motherfucking gander. And you can't even remotely begin to rationalize and still fuck with Nicki and love Nicki, but then look down on Trim for doing exactly what Nicki Minaj did to get to where she is, which at this point is nowhere, okay? She's living on the Neverland Ranch at this goddamn point on a Ferris wheel with Kenneth Petty and Papa Bear. But you can't be a hypocrite. You can't be calling, oh, Cardi B is she wants to be Nicki so bad. So what? Nicki wanted to be Kim so bad. I don't care. Oh, all these girls want to be Nicki. I don't give a fuck. Nicki wanted to be Kim and was Kim. And as you saw from this little compilation I put together, stole everything from the lady. The Barbie brand, stole clothes, outfits, hairstyles, bars, verses. So I don't care. I don't give a damn if ItsTrim is a carbon copy, girl, of because if Trim is a copy, she's a copy of a copy. Let's be clear about it. If Trim is stealing, she's stealing from a stealer. See, she's thieving from a thief. I don't care. If you ain't have no problem with Onika hijacking the shit, bitch, and running her set on Lil Kim's shoulders and everything that Lil Kim built, I don't give a damn about who's doing the very same thing to Nicki. I don't give a damn who's pulling 1, 2, and 3 out of Onika's playbook to get put on. I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, I like Trim even more for it because at least she didn't start this shit the way that Nicki started that shit with Kim. At least ItsTrim came in solid. She knew she was inspired by Nicki and didn't have no shame about that being her mother. But her mother is ashamed of all these kids that she's been bragging about for the past 20 years of her career. And ItsTrim is going to wear Nicki Minaj skins until she finds her own skins to wear. Right now, she's borrowing mother's clothes. Right now, she's playing in mother's closet. Right now, she's playing in mother's makeup. Right now, she's playing in mother's hair. Like all daughters do when they're carving out and working out their own aesthetic and their own femininity and their own personal style. Ain't nobody told Nicki to go have all these daughters and sons. She went and had all these motherfucking children. And now she want to be a single mama. No, Papa Bear, you got siblings, boo. Okay? Clear the other half of the baby room, girl, and make room, girl, for Trim's single bed. Make room, girl, for her bunk bed, honey, because the girls are coming. The daughters have risen, baby. And there's a whole quatrain of them girls coming. And they got each other's backs. That's why ItsTrim is like, you know, I got my inspirations, but, you know, who I want to work with are my peers. You know, it's girls who are making noise and who are doing the things. Those are the girls that, you know, I want to build with. I'm so glad these girls are coming in and they got each other's backs. They know that the OGs are going to be arrogant and trifling. And you know what? I would be super petty if I was any of Onika's ops, bitch. Because if I was Jay-Z and Beyonce, I would sign Trim to a management and a distribution deal. The same way they did Megan Thee Stallion, bitch. You want to talk all that shit, ho? You already mad at us because we in a professional relationship to Megan Thee Stallion after you chose to fall out with Bigfoot because she chose to do what she had to do to elevate her career by working with Cardi on WAP. And now because you got beef with a bitch, we all put the beef with a bitch. No, girl. This is grown-up games. You're on grown-up boulevard. That's not how this goes. You're in a petty squabble. You girls be fighting today and be besties by next week. Why would we be cutting professional ties with bitches we making money with? Because you can't keep a friend, bitch. You got a revolving door of friends, girl. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. So if I was Jay-Z, girl, and I wanted to be in my super petty bag, you thought I put one of your ops on, bitch. I'm about to put the second one on. Like, I want to see the ops op, girl. Megan and Cardi and Lotto them need to be reposting Trim, girl, rooting her on, just to show the queen, girl, what pussy power look like, girl. What girl power looks like, bitch. I want to see the ops stand on it, stand in it, girl. Go up for Miss Trim, girl. If I was Megan, Cardi, or Lotto, Glow, whoever, girl, Coi Leray, baby, Trim would be all up and down my motherfucking timeline as a repost, girl. And my caption would say, girl, y'all welcome the new queen of rap, girl. Y'all welcome, girl. Show some love and support and give her record some spin, girl. This is the new head Barbie in charge, girl. Play the same gaslighting ass, narcissistic, subliminal ass parable games that was played because it was all fun and games. When Megan was being trolled over being shot and abused and traumatized, it was all fun and games. When Megan Thee Stallion's mother's grave was being threatened to be vandalized and her trauma was being weapon. Oh, it was off. Oh, baby, these girls are so much better than me. They're so much better than me, girl. But this is the world of entertainment, girl. I'm going to give y'all the show. Ain't no maliciousness, baby. It's all entertainment, right? Let's entertain the people. Let's give the people the things. The queen of beef, bitch. We got beef. Let's eat. My God. So, girl, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And once again, ItsTrim is from my home state of South Carolina. So I naturally already got a bias. I'm going to root and go up for her, period, girl, because she's put in the 803, 843 on. But she actually makes music that I actually enjoy and I actually truly see it for her. So, like, all the stars are aligning for me with Miss Trim. And she's also giving me my Nicki Minaj fix because while I don't fuck with Nicki Minaj personally, and I think, in my opinion, she's a terrible person based upon the way that I've seen her treat Kenneth Petty's 1994 survivor Jennifer, the way that I've seen her weaponize the barbs against content creators like the King of Reeds and Kimberly Foster. She had them people being doxxed and stalked and all type of shit, girl. Y'all remember them rampages that she would go on, girl? years ago, and she would just wake up mad as hell, bitch, and start terrorizing everybody, celebrities, influencers, doing the most, knowing that her following was mentally unstable, girl, because they're only 14 and haven't fully developed the frontal temporal lobe of their brains. She knew that they would be willing girls to kill in the name of the cult. The hurt and harm and destroy in the name of the cult, girl. But this is why. This is why. This is why. This is why.
Just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah. Just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah. Just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah.
Their mama let it calculate? Imagine!
Oh my God. Imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills. Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stool? While the queen is running her fucking empire bigger and better than before? I need you fucking peasants. You fucking peasants. Take my fucking food out, hoe.
Which one?
My God, today, girl. I'm a lot of candle for Nicki Minaj and her finances, girl. I'm gonna light a candle, girl. I'm a merciful king. I can't even watch somebody like Nicki who clearly deserves it, girl. We gotta aid in the bed, girl. Her in her spiritual evolution, girl. Okay, we're not a malicious kingdom. Okay, we're gonna talk shit and we're gonna shove shit in. We're gonna shove these people shit in their own face, girl, to show them that the laws, the spiritual laws, and spirit is real, girl. That the astrologicals are real, girl. That the energies and frequencies are real, girl. And that a man reaps that which he sow, and a man is what he think of, girl. Okay? We're going to use these girls as a demonstration to demonstrate, girl, the laws of heaven. And that they apply to all, including celebrities, girl, who think that they're far removed because of their finances and because of their fame and because of their coin and because of their alleged wealth, girl. Babe, there's no better examples that spirit prevails and spirit is real, girl, than peering into the lives of public figures. All right, last but not least, girl, because speaking of karmic law, all right, speaking of the things, girl, let's get into T.S. Madison. Now, y'all know T.S. Madison, girl, had done took her stalker through there, take her through there, done took him through there, girl, okay? He was terrorizing that goddamn lady, whispering her name, girl, for, since last summer, and took it way too far when he decided that he wanted to drive up to her home, circle her cul-de-sac, and make all type of motherfucking threats and threaten to unalive her and draw blood from her and hurt her mom and to hurt people that she loved and to do weird things to, her now that he knew where she lived and made all these domestic terroristic threats, etc., child. So he sat his ass in jail for 180 goddamn days, baby. He was in the damn Broward County Detention Center or the Gilbert County Detention Center longer than Jesus was in the goddamn wilderness. Okay? And there was no hope in sight. They were going to take his ass all the way to trial. He was saying that HIPAA laws were being broken and he was losing 20 pounds when he only weighed 20 pounds and this, that, and the third. And baby, he was just going through it. But then because T.S. Madison is a gracious queen, just like I'm a gracious king, She's a reasonable queen, okay? She's reasonable with her power, okay? She decided, okay, I'm going to cut the bitch a break. Because, see, I know that I could really chain his ass up for the next 10 years, girl, and bar his ass under Mount Sinai to never be seen again. But instead, I think he understands. I think he gets that I'm not the one to fuck with, that I am highly blessed, very much so protected in earth as in heaven, as it is above, so it shall be below. Okay, I think he understands that, and no amount of ganging up with other low vibrational bitches, no amount of who you think you're going to hire to get you out of this, girl, nothing is going to prevail against the God that I serve, okay? I think, T.S. Madison understood that he was clear about who the fuck she was and what the fuck she served. So she agreed to work out a plea deal with the DA to give the dumb bitch an opportunity to come home and to restore his life and to reclaim his time, and to get back to his finances. Okay, because he too was given H&M, girl. So they had a hearing. You guys know I attended the hearing. I posted a part of the hearing. Do y'all want me to fully publish the actual hearing? Because I actually had forgot to do that. After I had played kind of the key parts for y'all, I didn't circle the block and play the entire hearing between TS and the Whisperer. Do y'all still want that full upload? Because if y'all want that, I can upload that for y'all, child, before the week is out. If y'all still want that. If y'all want that, let me know in the chat, child. Okay? So what y'all heard in the hearing was T.S. Madison gave a witness statement. She thanked the courts for doing what needed to be done and for understanding the assignment, because they really showed up and showed out for her, because this judge was on the Whisperer's ass, girl, and she was not playing. She felt like he was an endangerment to T.S., that he was not well, and she had no plans on releasing his motherfucking ass because he had not demonstrated any type of rehabilitation or reform or anything. So, T.S. Madison had the judge in a chokehold, girl. That's what happens when you are a high-ranking supreme, okay? When you are of omega level rank, like me and the TS, who both possess the Phoenix Force. So, she gave her witness statement. She said that she just wanted to move on and she wanted the defendant, to be able to move on, etc. He also replied. He actually used the proper pronouns, baby. Oh, baby, he had learned a good lesson. Okay, he was using the she and the her. He apologized for anything that he put T.S. Madison through, and the judge appreciated him learning his lesson, learning that he will reap that which he sowed. That's the way that God's kingdom work and man's kingdom work, especially when you get a righteous bitch behind the gavel. And she proceeded to then tell him the terms and conditions of his probation, which is that your ass is barred and banned from 3 different districts and counties, including the one you live in, bitch. I'm banning you from there. You're going to have to get the fuck on up out of my city, homeboy. This is a sundown town. I don't give a damn if you own the property. I don't give a damn if you co-own the property. I don't give a damn if it's a generational ass home that's been passed down from you, from your grandpa, from your daddy to your greasy grand. I don't give a damn, bitch. She banned this motherfucker from his own front porch, y'all. She gave him 30 days from the time he got out of fucking jail to get the fuck up out of the county he lives in. Knowing that this man done been locked up for 6 months, ain't got no job, ain't got no check stub. How the fuck he gonna move, girl? Where he gonna go? Who gonna lease an apartment? Who gonna lease a townhouse for him? He get rid of wrong. I was telling Michelle, AT Alien, bitch, you right here doing all this hoot and hollering. Go move your homeboy into one of them duplexes, girl. Go move your homeboy into one of them properties, Miss Landlord. Or else he's gonna be washing his drawers out in the Broward County downtown fountain. Okay? Let that man borrow at least a sink to have some dignity when he washing his thongs and spaghetti strap panties and can have at least some discretion. But hell no, baby. All them hoes who was hooting and hollering, girl, all his friends while he was locked up who was grifting off the situation, they ain't do nothing for his ass while he was in there, and they ain't do a goddamn thing for his ass since he been fucking free. And even though he begged to be free and he understand the terms and conditions and he signed a waiver saying that he wasn't hoodwinked and bamboozled and that he agreed to all of the probation stipulations and everything and he wasn't being coerced or anything like that, all that's on record. All of that is what he agreed to. You can hear him verbally co-sign all of that. Well, since he been out, girl, despite trying to get back to regular business, it appears as though the Whisperer has been deeply traumatized. He lost a part of his soul for fucking with T.S. Madison. A part of his consciousness has been destroyed. And he can't quite get back to who he was. And I remember seeing a few little snippets of his content since he's been out. And I remember saying to myself, I said, girl, it seems like something is missing. Like, it's not giving what it used to give. It's not like his spark is gone. And, you know, I'm a spiritualist. So, you know, I've been gifted with seeing the hearts of men anyway. I can see that he was experiencing spiritual heart failure. What she took him through really was an ego death. And the reason why he can't reclaim himself and he's struggling to reclaim himself is because the part of him that he's trying to return back to is supposed to actually lay the fuck down. That's the point of an ego death. That's the point of a dark night of the soul. That's the point of shadow work. You're not trying to get back to the old you, bitch. You're trying to be reborn again. This is about totally letting go of the part of you that the universe decided need to be canceled and eradicated. And if your attempt to resolve the dark night of the soul or an ego death is by trying to reclaim your old self, you're going to be counterintuitive and you're going to be going in the wrong direction and you're going to be met with an end result that's never going to be the end result again because that person that version of you has already been judged. Its name has not been found in the book of life. So your efforts are going to be futile in attempting to retrieve the old self. You have to continue to go forward and recreate self from scratch. You have to be willing to let go of the old ways, the old home. But because most people don't understand spiritual cycles, they don't understand spirituality, they don't understand spiritual development, they don't understand the cycles of consciousness, they oftentimes take a very egotistical solution to spiritual things. Spiritual cycles, spiritual endeavors require spiritual understanding and spiritual solutions. You cannot solve a spiritual issue from an egoic mentality. That's what he's doing because he doesn't know better. He's doing what most people do who go through an ego death, which is you try to come out and put together yourself again. But if your self is the old self, you're going to be met with fruitless efforts. And so you're still going to feel empty. You're still not going to know what the fuck is really going on. Like, why I still kind of feel like this. I'm trying to get myself back together. I'm trying to get back, to me, but something to yeah. That's because, girl, there's cherubim guarding the gates of the Garden of Eden, girl, with two fiery swords, girl. You can't get back there. You can remember that old stuff all you want to. And if that's your only reference for a self, is the you that fucked all this shit up for yourself, then that's sad because you're never going to be able to body that person again. This is about reinvention totally. So I want you to check out how he's been struggling since he's been out. He's been stressed the fuck out, trying to move. He's been stressed the fuck out, trying to find himself again. So this is a update. You guys share, all that good jazz. Here we go now.
Because I am. I have like approximately 10 more days to move, and do I look stressed? Because I am. I have like approximately 10 more days to move, and we're no step closer than we were in the last video I made. But I have packed. So that's the good part. Like, everything is packed. It's just this moving. Like, this shit is fucking impossible. And I just keep trying to smile and, you know, just have faith in God. I know everything is going to work out. But I'm stressed out as hell. And I'm gaining weight. My face is starting to get, you know, okay, random. But yes, like, bro, like, I'm sitting here smiling and just, when I say I've been applying, reaching out, touring, it's like, bro, this shit is seeming impossible. And I know y'all are going to say move into Airbnb. I could, but that would be such a waste of money. So it's like, what do I do? Like, I don't really know what the fuck to do. And it really just made me want to go eat. Like, I don't know why, but now when I get super stressed, I just started stuffing my face with food. Like, I'm going to be big as a house if I don't stop that. Like, I'm telling you, anytime I get a little bit stressed, let me go eat something. That's not good, but I'm really stressed. Like, and then I'm smiling, so you don't know my stress, but I promise you I'm stressed. Whew, this is going to be okay.
Okay. Then another update. Jail didn't break me, but it changed me.
Going to jail really changed who I was. And I think because I spent so many months in there, like, now talking to people isn't the same. Like, I don't be on the phone. The excitement that I have about life isn't the same. Like, my whole life is different now. Like, I have my days, I have my moments where it's like, okay, I'm getting back to, you know, me. But then it's just like, nah, I'm still not there. And I know it takes time. This is not going to be something that happens overnight. But I just feel completely different. Like, I don't even feel like the same person at all. Then you have those people that are going to remind me every single day, like, hey, you were in jail. It's like, trust me, I know. I was the person that was in jail. I don't have to be reminded. And for me, you can't use anything that I've been through to hurt me or harm me because I'm the person that's been through it. Like, I'm out of jail now. Thank God for my freedom. But it's just like, Lord, like, anytime somebody needs a rebuttal, it's, oh, well, you were in jail. I guess I'm the first and the last person that will ever be in jail. I went to jail. If you didn't know that, now you know. I went to jail for 121 days. Like, I don't even know what they be trying to prove. Like, everybody on the internet knows that I was in jail. Like, literally, just go search my name. And now I'm in Atlanta, and y'all know I do not like Atlanta. I do not like being in Atlanta at all. I don't like it here. I don't even talk to people in Atlanta. So it's just like, for me, I'm just staying to myself, but I don't want to be in Atlanta. I just really don't know. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know when I'm going to be happy again. I don't know when I'm going to be free again because I just, I don't know.
Okay. Another update.
Bullshit to me, and they know it's some bullshit. They know it. As I sit here this morning, I don't know whether I should be sad that I'm having to move today or angry because the fucking courts know that they made me plead guilty to some fucking bullshit that.
And that's actually the opposite of what happened. The judge literally asked him verbatim, "Is this your signature here? Mm-hmm. You agree to da 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 da? Yes. Are you being coerced? Are you being forced to? Are you being etc.? No. Is this your signature? Legitimizing that you're not being coerced, you're not being forced? Yes." Now, girl. It was pressure.
As I sit here this morning, I don't know whether I should be sad that I'm having to move today or angry because the fucking courts know that they made me plead guilty to some fucking bullshit that wasn't true. First of all, I don't know how to feel. Like, my emotions are all over the place. Like, bitch, I gotta leave my home because y'all didn't want a black person living in this expensive neighborhood. That's fucking bullshit to me. And they know it's some bullshit. They know it. I know it. They know it. Them fucking court documents know it. And I'm just like, I don't even know how to feel. because I'm sad. Like, I've been here for 5 years. Now I gotta leave. But I'm mad because it's like, they knew it was some fucking bullshit. Like, they know. And that's what pisses me off. The fucking DA know and the fucking judge know. But what I do know, God is going to...
No, we all don't say yes to those questions. Plenty of people say, no, I don't agree to that shit. He said yes because he agreed to it. When his attorneys reviewed the plea agreement that T.S. Madison and the DA worked out, he had an opportunity to review it. He had an opportunity to contest it. He had an opportunity to negotiate it. He did none of that. He chose to. There are plenty of people who don't choose to. You got to remember, this was the same person who claimed he sat down for 6 months because he wasn't taking no plea. He wanted to waive his right to speedy trial, etc. You cannot do that. And once you verbally agree and you consent, that's the truth. That's the fact. Nobody gives a fuck. If you want it, your freedom a certain way, if you want it, your rights a certain way, you have every right to litigate that, to argue that, and there are plenty of people who don't. They sit their ass there until their lawyer figure it out. They go back and forth, however long they need to go back and forth until shit look the way they want it to look. They sit their ass down and just prepare to go to trial, bitch, because I'm not bending a knee. I'm not compromising, and there are plenty of people who do. No, we all do not agree to that. He reviewed it. He agreed to it. He was pronouncing to yes the proper way, baby. You wanted this. And it's the lack of gratitude for me because you hooted and hollered the whole time you was in jail. Whatever you're going through outside of Cell Block D with Big D Derrick and in-house trade should be small things to a giant. Because, baby, if the Lord had chained my motherfucking ass up in the abyss for 6 months, girl, there couldn't be a goddamn thing about Earth you could get me to feel is an inconvenience. I don't give a damn if it's a 7.1 earthquake. I don't give a damn if it's a motherfucking tsunami. I don't give a damn if it's hail, rain, sleet, and a motherfucking mudslide the size of South Minor sweeping through the goddamn city, girl, compared to where I was, bitch. I can make all this work, girl. If it's a tsunami, grab me a surfboard. If it's a tornado and a hurricane, grab me a parachute, bitch. Girl, it's the compare and contrast for me. Especially on top of this, when you got $26,000 of other people's money sitting in a GoFundMe. Girl, you got it made in all actuality. There are people who have had to navigate their lives and navigate finding a new place and navigate their economy with no family, with nobody's money to help them with, on the strength of a hope and a prayer. So I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing from a bitch who still got more privilege, even in his struggle, than the average person who doesn't have a social media profile, who doesn't have any public equity on them to help to soften and navigate situations that otherwise would be unsurvivable for the average person. I don't give a fuck about hearing from a privileged motherfucker at all. Suck it up and pucker it up, bitch. Or take your ass back to that fucking canteen and beg for raisins on your cinnamon.
Handle people, and he gonna handle them so good. It's straight bullshit. Like, when I say it's bullshit, what I went to jail for didn't even fucking happen. They know that. But after the shit that I've been through here, it's time for me to get the fuck out of this racist ass town anyways, because it was never for black people to be up here in these motherfucking mountains. They took it from the fucking Indians. So of course they don't want somebody of color coming in here. But it's okay because I don't care how many devils you worship. I don't care how much voodoo, witchcraft, or any of that bullshit that go on. I'm going to prosper. Like I am. It's just in the cards. It's not in the cards for me to not prosper. But, you know, it is what it is. I just got to get ready. I'm going to miss my house. I'm going to miss the river. I'm going to miss all of this. Like, I mean, I've had a lot of good memories up here and clearly a lot of bad memories, but it's just time to go. So until next time, I'm going to say bye to the creek. And, yo, I just want to tell everybody that supports me, that has been here for me, that sends me positive messages. I see it and I love you all back. I love y'all so much because without y'all, I wouldn't have been able to get through this how I've been getting through this. So I really do appreciate it.
And that's where the privilege at. So many people don't have a y'all. Most people are doing it on their own because, girl, their finances. Are the saxophones getting louder for the whisperer?
Just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah.
You hear what happens, girl, when you don't have somebody's? Okay, and there's one more update.
Of course, it's the deal with Spur. I just wanted to come and say, I haven't completely moved. I have left my house, but now I'm in an Airbnb. So you're not going to see me that much until I'm stable again. I'm going to just be real with you. Like, brain is just constantly focused on stability to stability. Then hopefully that's coming soon. We've had a few hiccups. A few people have tricked me, but I just pray that it's coming soon. Like, I be trying to just push through it, but in reality, like, I'm just not a person that does good with instability. Like, I need stability in my life. My life is very structured, so when I don't have structure, my brain can't function. So right now, yes, I'm very stressed. I know I get on here, I be smiling, but I'm literally stressed. Like, if this was the edge, I'm on the fucking edge right now. Like, this year has been fucking crazy. I lost my freedom, I lost my home, I lost my man. I just don't know, like, Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much more of this shit I can take. So just keep praying for me because I need it. I'm telling you, like, my mind is not in a good space.
And mind you, this is self-induced suffering. All because you wanted to play with a bitch who told you she ain't the one to play with. All this is self-induced. This isn't even like, you know, unfortunate circumstance. You know, it's not like lightning just randomly striking and setting your house on fire. This was self-induced. I'm going to choose to stalk, harass, and terrorize somebody. Then, after they tell me to leave them head alone, girl, and let me know that they got a whole damn arsenal, girl, that they got a whole closet that looks like the goddamn inner bunker of the National Guard in their home, you decide for a click in the view, letting people gas you the fuck up, letting people think that doxing and gang stalking is legal and that there's no personal nor professional repercussions. And you do this to yourself, and now you done lost your man, your mind, your home, your land, and don't know what the fuck you gonna do. But you got bitches on this internet claiming and talking all this shit about how they gonna put you on stages and all the money and properties they got, and ain't nobody here for your black ass because you never allow your audience to make you into a motherfucking clown for their sheer entertainment. Those hearings that took place over the past few months, there was not a fan, there was not a family member, and there was definitely not a clout chasing ass parasocial bitch on this motherfucking internet who chose to be and appear in those hearings physically nor virtually. And some of his so-called homegirls live in the state of Georgia. It would have been nothing for them to push through physically, get alone virtually, and they didn't even give him that. You know, and the funny thing about him bringing up witchcraft is, you know, T.S. Madison She tell y'all girls, just like I tell y'all girls. 13 hours ago, TS said on her Facebook, I don't just get up using my divine gifts on random people. If you really paid attention, you would know that I only use them on me. So it's the same for protection against my enemies. I only ask what they wish to happen to me to be given to them 9 times. So the real question is, what is my enemy wishing for me? Speak to someone else about karma, not me. Now let me go back to my dirt that I just got. And she's talking about graveyard dirt, bitch. Graveyard dirt is what you use a lot of times for protection magic. Spell casting. You want to take it one step further. A bitch like me has went and gotten the bones, went and utilized the ashes of a person who died from cancer and from AIDS, and have used the vibrations from that person's DNA within those ashes to put AIDS and cancer in people spiritually and magically. Oh, bitch, it gets deep. How dirty in the D do you really want to see it get? How bad you really need that? Specifically, when spiritual metaphysical people are telling you to back the fuck back, bitch, you might want to back the fuck back, bitch. I done had hoes play with me on this bitch the same way that hoes try to play with TS. Bitches tried to weaponize the legal system to put out a frivolous motherfucking lawsuit a few years ago. Denied. Tried to weaponize the legal system to put out a fake TPO. Denied. Bitches talked about my mother being dead and then lost both their mother and their father, who are now looking up at them in the afterlife. Bitches talked that sweet R&B shit and was passing out in court, suffering from cardiac issues, hospitalized, brain fatigue, brain motherfucking fall, reverse Uno and everywhere. Bitches talking that sweet R&B shit. Getting restraining orders successfully put on them. Getting successfully motherfucking sued. Losing their channels, losing their fucking freedoms. Bitch, find you somebody else to play with, bitch. When spiritual people tell you to find you a doll baby, bitch, and get you a hobby, that's what you need to do. Oftentimes, when you done got into your alignment in such a way, bitch, you ain't got to do nothing but exist because you become a walking weapon of mass destruction. And a bitch just having the intent to do you dirty, bitch, causes a reverse Uno, becomes a mirroring phenomenon. Ha! Ha! Baby, the scriptures don't promise that no weapon formed against the righteous won't prosper. It says weapons gonna form. Its promise is they're not gonna prosper. So a bitch can try as they may, can hoot and holler as they may. They can try to press and activate any smear campaign. They can try to use any intimidation tactic they want. Baby, they can throw whatever they got up against a motherfucking wall. Ain't nothing fucking with you, bitch. When you fucking with the right shit in this universe, bitch. When you walking with the right shit, bitch, I don't give a fuck what a raggedy Ray bead minded ass motherfucking raggedy ass bitch think they gonna do and what they feel about, bitch. You're gonna be left dizzy and dazzled every fucking time. And the Lord gonna work through the mystic bitch to prove its reality to the rest of the world, girl. You truly do become a stepping stool, girl. We'll prepare a table for you in front of your enemy, my God, today. So shout out to the head supremacist, okay? another Omega level mutant who has proven her abilities. And now hoes is missing parts of their motherfucking soul and is stuck in a reprobate state, bitch, and can't seem to just, walk into the marvelous light. Yeah, we put hoes in the back of freezers over here, bitch. Yeah. We go and scoop up that dirt, bitch, and do you dirty in the ethers, bitch. And we ain't never got to waste some time getting out here, girl. The reality is going to persevere again and 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 again. And it's got as much for you as you got for it. But you're outranked because this source is eternal. You working on borrowed time, baby. You ain't got but so much spunk. You ain't got but so much ego. You ain't got but so much fake strength. You ain't got but so much pseudo strength. My God. You can't win, won't stop, can't stop. I'm out of here. This was fun. This was riveting. If you guys enjoyed, baby, because the king is awake. Y'all already know what you can do, baby. Run the lights all the way up. Please give me a thumb up. Don't be a hater. Don't be a fucking weirdo. I do this all for you. Even when you disagree, even when you have a difference of opinion, baby, you got content to disagree with because that's how content works. All right? You fuck with the king. So share. Tell me what you all think in the comment section. Have a great night. If you enjoy everything the Kane does here, you can show some love to the Cash App, the PayPal. Email me all the things. Follow me on IG at Consciouztv, Patreon. All links in the description box below. And I will see you guys for Hump Day shenanigans. Peace.